discussed over the electric telephone.
No, absolutely, headmaster. I mean, if Tommy is in some sort of trouble, then I'll get it dealt with.
Well, quite frankly, Mr. Perkins, Tommy is in trouble. Recently, his behavior has left a great deal to be desired.
Dear.
He seems to take no interest in school life whatsoever. He refuses to muck in at the sports field, and it's been weeks since any master has received written work from him.
Oh, dear me.
Quite frankly, if he wasn't dead, I'd have him expelled.
I beg your pardon?
Yes, expelled! If I was not making allowances for the fact that your son is dead, he'd be out on his ear.
You mean he's dead?
Why, yes, he's lying up there in the sick bay right now, stiff as a board and bright green, and this is, I fear, typical of his current attitude. You see, the boy has no sense of moderation. One moment he's flying around like a paper kite, and the next he's completely immovable and beginning to smell.
Well, how did he die?
Well, is that important?
Why, yes, I think so.
Well, it's all got to do with the library, you see. We've had a lot of trouble with boys taking out library books without library cards. Your son was caught, and I administered a beating during which he died. But you'll be glad to know that the ringleaders were caught, so I don't think we'll be having any more trouble with library discipline. You see, the library card system
sorry.
was...
You beat my son to death?
Yes, so it would seem. Please, I'm not used to being interrupted. As I was saying, the library card system was introduced...
what happened?
Well, it appears the boys were just slipping in and taking the books.
No, during the beating.
That? Well, one moment he was bending over, and the next he was lying down. I mean, devilish. Mr. Perkins, I find your morbid fascination with your son's death quite disturbing. What I'm talking about is his attitude, and quite frankly, I can see where he gets it from.
Well, it wasn't me that beat my son to death.
Well, that was quite clear to me from the very first day he arrived. I wondered then, as I sometimes wonder now, if Tommy might not have been a very different boy indeed had you not administered a few fatal beatings.
Are you mad?
I'm furious, Mr. Perkins. In order to accommodate the funeral, I had to cancel afternoon school on Wednesday.
This is preposterous.
Yes, it is. Or at least it would be, if it were true.
What?
I've been joking, Mr. Perkins. Pardon me, perhaps it's my strange academic sense of humour. I've been pulling your leg.
Oh, thank God.
I wouldn't cancel afternoon school to bury the little ones.